Hi, boys and girls. We are going to work on one of our Wonders activities for our Your Turn vocabulary game. So, the directions are to match each word or idiom to its definition. So, let's start by reading our words. Hesitated, desperately, advise, accountable. Okay, let's match our words to the definitions. So, for hesitated, let's look for the best definition. Give your opinion, responsible, in a worried way, or paused. So we know hesitated means to pause or stop before you do something. So I'm going to connect hesitated to paused. Okay, our next one is desperately. Again, let's go up and look at our choices. To give your opinion, responsibly, or in a worried way. Desperately means to do something in a worried or frantic way. Next word, advise. To give your opinion or responsible. Advise means to give your opinion on something. And our final one, accountable. That is responsible. To be accountable is to be responsible for something. Let's check our answers. We got them all right. Let's move on to the next page. All right, so we have our other set of words here. Uncomfortably, inspiration, humiliated, and delayed. So let's go over all of our answer choices for the possible definitions. Made to feel foolish, uneasily, bright idea, made someone or something late. Okay, so let's start with uncomfortably. Uncomfortably is going to go with uneasily. So if I'm uncomfortable, I may have an uneasy feeling about something that's going on or something that's around me. Inspiration, would that be made to feel foolish, bright idea, or made something or someone late? Inspiration is going to go with bright idea. When you're inspired by something, that means you have a bright idea about how to do something creative. Humiliated, would that be made to feel foolish or made someone late or something late? Humiliated would be made to feel foolish. And our final one, delayed. Our last option left is made someone or something late. So the traffic delayed the school bus, so we were late for school. So I'm going to match delayed with made someone or something late, and let's check our answers.
Fantastic.
All right, we got that one right too. Let's go on to the next page. Okay, so we have self-esteem, avoided, uncertain, and ashamed. So repeat after me. Self-esteem, avoided, uncertain, and ashamed. Let's start to match. Self-esteem, not sure, feel bad, stay away from, have pride in oneself. So what would be the best answer? That's right, to have pride in oneself. Okay, next one, avoided, not sure, feel bad, stay away from. I'm going to say stay away from. Like, I avoided the street that had a lot of potholes. I stayed away from it. Uncertain, not sure, or feel bad. Uncertain means you're not sure about something. I had to look up the directions because I was uncertain of where the house was. I was not sure. And our last one, ashamed. feel bad. I was ashamed at how badly I did on my spelling test. Ugh, I felt so bad about it. I should have studied more. Okay, let's check our answers. Awesome work. Let's go to our last page. Okay, so for this page, we are going to be working on idioms. Idioms are phrases or groups of words that have other meanings. So it's a different way of saying something simple. So let's read all of the idioms on this side of our screen. Piece of cake. Butterflies in my stomach. Right off the bat. Cut it out. So let's match our idioms to the definitions or similar phrases. So piece of cake. If something is a piece of cake, would it be right away, stop immediately, easy, or nervous? You're right. Piece of cake would mean that something is easy. This reading test is a piece of cake. It's really easy. Butterflies in my stomach. Would that mean something happened right away, that you stopped immediately, or that something made you nervous? Butterflies in my stomach would go with nervous. I had butterflies in my stomach before I stepped on stage. That's to indicate that I was feeling nervous. Next one, right off the bat. Right away, stopped immediately. Right off the bat means right away. Right off the bat, I knew which way to go. So right away, I knew which way to go. To turn left, to turn right, to stay straight. Right off the bat, I knew exactly where to go. And cut it out. So when someone says cut it out, they don't mean physically cut something with scissors. They mean to stop doing something immediately. My brother was playing with my toys, so I told him to cut it out. I told him to stop immediately. Let's check our answers.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Let's do our last page. Okay, so for these last set of idioms, let's look at what we have. Between a rock and a hard place, get off on the wrong foot. Pulling my leg, pull your weight. So let's see what some of these idioms mean. Between a rock and a hard place. Would that be joking, a bad impression, work hard and do your share, or confused or torn about something? So I was between a rock and a hard place, deciding where I should go for vacation. Should I go to Hawaii or should I go to Jamaica? Oh, I'm so torn and confused about this decision I need to make. I'm between a rock and a hard place, or I'm confused or torn. Getting off on the wrong foot. Does that mean joking, bad impression, work hard and do your share? Getting off on the wrong foot means you had a bad impression of someone. He came into the interview yelling and screaming, so we automatically got off on the wrong foot. I had a bad impression of this guy. Pulling my leg. Does that mean joking or to work hard and do your share? Pulling my leg means that we are joking. My friends switched around my bedroom, but they were just pulling my leg for April Fools. And our last one, pulling your weight. To pull your weight means to work hard and do your share. So during our group class project, I had to make sure that everyone was able to pull their weight and do their work and do their share and work hard so that we could all work together. Let's check our answers.
Fantastic.
Awesome. All right, you did it, fourth grade. So we went over not only our vocabulary words, but we also went over some idioms or some word groups and their specific meanings. So try to use some of those idioms while you're talking to your teacher or to your classmates today. I'll see you next week. Bye, fourth grade.